Yeah, Connor the Barbarian.
Thanks, Dad, right? Yeah, sweet.
Rockin'.
As a kid, I studied cartoons, of course, like every kid. My brothers and I, we would copy drawing cartoons. We would drive my mother crazy by speaking in cartoon voice all day long.
Go ahead, rub my face in it.
You know, I had this like background and knowing a lot about cartoons and things, so. My wife was at a party in New York, and she was hanging out with some producers and things like that. And I had at home been making these little claymation cartoons. And she found out that one of the producer guys owned an animation studio, and she told them that I was an animator, which in the business means like you have an agent and you get like lots of money, when in reality I'd just been making these little cartoons. And he was like, great, we're shooting this thing, I need some more animators, can you have them come down? And so I ran down to the studio to do the animation test, and I was like, well, I don't really do this, but I'm a sculptor. And so they stuck me in a sculpting department, and that's how I got started. I've worked on commercials for Howard Johnson, Progresso Soup, did something really cool for the Globetrotters, which was really great, and a television show on Nickelodeon. I worked on the pilot. I make animations. I also make the things in and around animation. So I'm really interested in this idea for gallery or fine art shows to have the feeling of an animation studio. So I usually show sets and characters and short spots of animation. And to me, it relates to the time that I spent working in an animation studio.
Good afternoon. The worst is apparently over for the area around Brownsville as Hurricane Allen makes its way farther inland.
The Hurricane Project started when I found this film footage of 1980 Hurricane Allen on YouTube. I took the audio from it and then reanimated the newscast. And part of the story talks about this tornado that hits a trailer home. And so I decided, well, I needed to build this trailer home. So the trailer home's in a tree, and then we have the animation. And so it builds kind of a whole story around that event. Eventually in the story, the family decides to continue to live in the trailer home after it's in the tree. And so they become this sort of redneck Swiss Family Robinson thing. So anyway, it's just kind of my own little funny take on it.
We ran into the bathroom, and then it was over just like that.
I feel like art picked me. I've always made things. My family, we all make things, and it's just it's something I always do. So I can't really imagine not making things or making art.
Two can play this game.